Hello, welcome. What I'm going to do is just talk a little bit about now how to get more website sales on your website, because it's one of those things that whenever I talk to clients, they not always, a lot of the time comment that if they could just get more traffic to their website, if they could afford to do Facebook ads, then all their sales would increase, and it would make a huge difference to their business. And while that might be true, that obviously the more traffic you get to your website, the opportunity for more sales is there, what I see again and again is that websites aren't set up for converting customers that are coming. And I did this when I went to, I looked at the Life and Style Scholarship. I have to do judging for that. And so I go to everyone's website and I saw common things again and again and again, that brands, obviously brands who sell their own business, so wholesale brands or direct-to-consumer brands, they're just not setting the website up to make it easy for people who've never met you before, have no idea who you are, no idea what the brand's about, they don't know your story. It's just making it hard for people to actually figure out what you sell, and so they leave, because most of the time people make a decision in sort of 3 to 5 seconds about whether they're going to stay on the website or not, whether they're actually going to buy, or even then go further and to click through and look at what to buy and stuff like that. So what I noticed is that first of all, the menus aren't great. There's no information about where they are or what their shipping is. There's no detail about what their values are, so I sort of don't get a gist of what the brand is or anything like that straight away. And then also checkout's really hard, so it's not smooth. The process sort of takes time, or there's missteps, or there's confusion about the rate of shipping and stuff like that. So there's all different things that come up, and this is the reason that I created the program, the 5-day boost your conversion rate, because what I would see again and again and again was the same sort of things coming up. And so, just to make it easy and simple, and in a way also that's not about the tech, it's not like hard to do, it's not difficult things to change, but giving you an option to go through 5 different aspects of your website and make tweaks and changes every day, little ones, little changes, to really have an impact on the way people can buy from your website. So, as I said, some of the main things, the live just jumped off there. Some of the main things are that definitely the menus aren't great, so the navigation's really hard to figure out what you are selling. The filtering's not good. The photos aren't clear. The images aren't great. There's no obvious shipping rates or where you deliver to. There's no trust factors on the website, and it just makes it complicated to actually check out. So there are a couple of things. Obviously there's lots more, but there's ways to boost your conversion rate by just making tweaks and changes, little things that can make a big difference of the overall customer's experience when they're on your website, and the way that the journey that they take through your website and what they're looking at and what they're doing. Got all these limits and restrictions on here. All right, so if you are a brand who doesn't have the greatest website sales, or you're like, I just wish I could get more consistent sales, I've got traffic coming, but I'm just not converting. Most average websites are between 2 to 3% for e-com. So that would be normal. A great one would be like 4 to 5 would be awesome. Obviously anything over that is crazy and good. So 8, 10%, which I know one of my clients who's at, is just sort of next level. But if you're around 2 to 3, that would be normal, but how can you improve it? How can you make some changes and tweaks to get it even better? And if you're under 2%, there's some things you can easily do to even improve it, than what it currently is. So, so definitely if you want to get more sales on your website without increasing your traffic, then you need to boost your conversion rate, which means, converting more of the people who are actually coming to your website in the first place. And then also, once you've got that sorted, that's when you start Facebook ads. I wouldn't be doing Facebook ads before that, because the people you're sitting there, they're just not converting. It's a waste of your money. So if for every visitor that comes, if you could get 2 people to buy instead of 1, obviously that's going to double your sales. If you could get 3 people to buy out of every 100, that's 3%, then you're going to triple your sales compared to 1. So it's without changing your traffic, you can change your conversion rate. It's going to increase your sales. Then once you've got it at a right level, or a level that's a good average order value and a good conversion rate, then you can start sending more traffic there with Facebook ads and stuff like that, or other things that you can do. So All right, so if you want to boost your conversion rate, go and check out my deal for today, which is the boost your web sales, boost your conversion rate. Just mention deals actually, and I'll send you the link. So DM deals or comment deals, and I'll send you all the information. And yeah, really start to make some tweaks and changes without it being complicated, without paying a web designer, without making it too hard for yourself, without it costing you thousands in fees and stuff. Make some small changes, and it can make a big difference to your sales. So I hope that helps. Any questions afterwards? If you're watching this later on, let me know. And if there's something that you want to know in particular about, then I'd love to talk to you more about it, or I can do another live where I can start chatting about that too. All right, speak to you soon.